everyone, and welcome back to the Sleepout podcast. I'm your host, Jay, and today I'm joined by my co-hosts, Will,
Hi.
Finn,
What's up, guys?
and Liam.
Chirp.
Shit. Welcome back.
Chirp.
We're back for another episode.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah, you're on a laptop today, eh?
Yeah,
Finn?
recording setup's a little different. I got a little story for you guys to kick off the episode. So yesterday morning, we're still in lockdown. We're in lockdown for another week and like 4 days.
We're gonna be in lockdown for another fucking year.
Yeah, it feels like it, honestly. But yesterday morning, I'd just woken up. It was like 11 a.m. And I had a cup of coffee. Like my mum made me a cup of coffee, and I had it sitting on my desk next to my computer. And I get up, I get ready to go on, jump on my computer, do some schoolwork, 'cause it was a Friday, fucking piece of shit. And I go to pull my chair in, and I bump my table, and a little tiny fucking amount of coffee flips out of the top of this cup. It goes up, and it lands straight on top of my case, right through the top vents of my computer. And this is right above my graphics card. And this, I just watch in horror as the coffee flows first to the front of my computer and into the power button, and then straight down right onto the PCB, like the board of the graphics card. And by then I was like, fuck, oh no. So I start cleaning it up. I try to get all this shit off, and the coffee's already setting, and it's got milk and sugar in it. It's kind of turning into this shitty, sticky, disgusting paste. I finally take my graphics card out and try to clean it, and when I tip it and coffee literally pours out of it, that's when I'm like, fuck, okay, my graphics card is a lost cause. I'm just gonna have to get a new one. Luckily, I've got a new graphics card on the way that should be here on Monday, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Hey, at least you got a better graphics card out of it.
That I did. I've got an RTX 3060 on the way, which is awesome. I've got my family helping me pay for it, which is
It's gonna be mine.
wonderful. But
Yeah.
Liam, I haven't told you this yet, but today, just now, I ordered a new case as well, because my
Is
case,
that the one? The
In the
image
chat,
you
yeah.
just sent?
my
Oh,
my case is full of sticky, disgusting, dried coffee. And
Oh.
I was considering naming my computer the barista because the entire thing stinks of coffee now. Even though I've spent I spent 2 hours cleaning it today, an hour yesterday. But yeah, now I've got a micro ATX form factor case, which is smaller with a bunch of fans coming, so I'm gonna have a nice, cool, quiet PC. And that's
Yeah,
basically how my
awesome.
last few days have been. So I'm recording this on my old shitty laptop that I got about 4 years ago, and I'm just hoping that it
was-
sounds the same.
Just after you ordered your new graphics card, I was having a look online because I was like, oh, it might be time to upgrade my old PC.
You're
It's
still on a
pretty
1050 Ti, aren't
Pretty,
you?
yeah, it's old as, man.
Yeah, like
Built
3
in-
or 4 years now.
Yeah, built in 2016. So I mean, it was a decent. It wasn't too bad of a PC back then. It was just a budget PC, but
I
now
mean, we just
Yeah,
use
it's
our
the same
PCs
with
to jam
mine.
Fortnite.
oh yeah, it's getting a bit slow nowadays. I mean, it still runs everything I want to play.
Yeah.
But so I jumped online to have a look at some GPUs, but there's nothing, and everything
yeah.
that there is so
$4
expensive,
million
it's
because there's a massive silicon shortage at the moment. No, I don't know what it's caused by. Between there being a silicon shortage and the fact that fucking
people are mining a shit ton.
scalpers or crypto miners will just see a new graphics card release and buy 20 of them for their fucking
Yeah.
cum
Yeah.
shack
You can't even
Bitcoin mining rig.
find a 1060 or 1070 that's
Yeah.
cheaper than $800.
It's
fucked.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
So
pretty
I was
fucked.
looking through the website and I was like, I tried to find a 1660 Super, which is a good graphics card. It would be perfect for what I need it for, and I just could not find one. I looked on, the only one I could find was on Mighty Ape, and it was for way too much of a price, and it was a shitty off-brand aftermarket cooling system. So I was like,
Yeah.
not the one I want. So I was just like, fuck it, I'll get a 3060, and now it's on its
Yeah.
way, and I fucking can't. I got the Gigabyte 3060 Eagle, the overclocked edition, which is gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah, my
We
PC
Yeah.
definitely
is a
have
bit
to
of a beast.
record some gaming videos when you...
Yeah, get some of that RTX Minecraft gameplay.
Yeah,
Oh.
because we
I just
already
want to buy one.
we
Yeah.
already recorded a gaming video this week as well. We recorded a Phasmophobia video,
Oh yeah,
so
so
that should be coming out sometime soon.
that's gonna be a fun project. I'm really hoping that there's a single drop of coffee on the housing of my hard drive, and I don't think it's gone into it. But if the coffee's gone into the hard drive and I've lost everything, I'm gonna be so sad because there's it was only about 4 minutes of edited gameplay out of. We're hoping the video is gonna be about 15-20 minutes long, but it had all the recordings. All of them were on the drive apart from mine, but it had all of the recordings and it had all of it edited up.
Yeah,
it had all the
exactly.
graphics I was using.
Yeah,
Which
it would have been
should
so annoying.
have it all unless your hard drive got that.
Unless my hard drive got completely munted, but
Yeah.
it should be sweet. I mean, hopefully,
Yeah.
over the next few days, I'll probably update I'll update on the Sleepout show like socials about the status of my computer. Hopefully, within the next few days, I should be back up and editing that video, and I'll have it out within the next 2 to 3 weeks. I'm hoping to say. I'm a pretty slow editor, but I mean, you guys have seen the current progress, and it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, it looks like shit, bro. I hate you all. But Phasmophobia is a fucking fun game. I remember a lot of this is on the recording, but we spent half the time fucking around. We never guessed the ghost right or anything.
Yeah.
I don't think we succeeded in our mission once.
Yeah, no, we made like $20 across 4 missions.
I
We're the
never
worst
understand the game.
Yeah, we're like the
I was
worst
just
Phasmophobia
playing.
players ever. But a game we're not so bad at, I think, is Sea of Thieves, and we've been playing a lot of that one too recently. And that is a fucking fun game, I will say.
Yeah, it's fun
Yeah.
as.
So
just-
good, but
Going around plundering and pillaging.
Plunder and booty.
I mean, Liam, I know you, Jaden, and Will had some success stories where you fucked up like 4 or 5 player ships in one
Yeah.
night.
always cause a bit of damage.
Yeah. On the flip side of that scale, me, Jay, Will, and old mate Mateus from the Mateus episode. That's
That's
the
the only thing
Yeah,
he's known
episode.
for.
Yeah. But the 4 of
He's
us
Canadian,
were
did you know?
the Canadian man. Yeah, exactly. The 4 of us were jamming Sea of Thieves a few days, I think it was 2 days ago now, before I fucked my computer. And it was 4 of us on the Galleon, which is the biggest ship in the game. We were playing quite late at night, and what with like it being late and us being on possibly the smallest like server region, which would have been Oceania, there was one other crew on the map, and it was this dude. And this dude named that I would come to fear his name. His name was Big Shay 69, which is a great name.
Yeah.
But
Dead across the seas.
him and his mate were just kind of going around in a sloop, which is the little 2-person ship. And we had a little bit of a sticky situation where we tried to chase them for like to fuck them up and get their treasure. We come around this like rock. We circle this rock. And he's just waiting there with his mate, and we tried to outsmart him by going around the back of this rock instead of coming like the obvious way. And he's already waiting for us. He jumps aboard. He kills all 4. No, he kills 3 of us. Then one of us kills him,
Yeah.
and then our ship sinks, and we lose everything that would work like 4 or 5 hours to get. And we just didn't know what to do. We're like, bruh, what the fuck?
That's the only annoying thing about that game is like when you die, you don't have any of the shit that was on your ship.
Yeah, it's all gone. But I mean, shout out to Big Shay 69 if you're out there listening, which I very much doubt you will be. You are very good
No,
at
If you're
seeing
out there
these guys.
listening, if you're out there listening, we hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
you,
be,
Big Shay 69. You suck. Anyway, how's
I've
everyone doing
been
this week?
hanging out, just fucking working, man. I'm so tired every day.
Still on the grind. I feel.
Yeah,
on
and
that
also because
female
you
grind
stay up
segment.
until like 6 a.m. that
Yeah,
really
well, do you want to
fucking
give us a
helps
brief
out from that.
rundown of your sleep schedule over the last few days?
Nothing. I just don't sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually gone full nocturnal. I didn't sleep at all last night, and I went to sleep at, I think, 1 and woke up at 4 today.
Fucking hell.
And
How
I'm
are you
What
surviving?
lockdown
You're
does to a
crazy,
man.
bro.
Yeah, how are you surviving work?
I don't know. I'm just fueled with my hatred.
For hatred for
I
the
just-
world.
Yeah, my hatred
'Cause I
for the
know
world is so immense that
Out
I
of
just can't stop.
if I remember correctly, you slept nothing last night. We were in a call the night before where you were up till we were both up till 2. I left call and went to bed. You went to bed at
I
like
stayed
3
up
and woke up. What?
Probably I stayed up to probably 4 or 5 on that night.
Well, then you woke up and had to go to work at 10.
Yeah.
So you've had like what 6-7 hours sleep within the last 3 or 4 days.
Yeah.
Great sleep schedule.
I'm fucking losing it, bro. I'm going off the deep end, man.
I mean, is everyone like fucking? This lockdown's kind of hit everyone a bit hard. It fucking sucks, and it's really boring and shit. And I want to go back to being able to like.
At least you can go for epic bike adventures.
That's
so.
the thing. That's the one thing getting me through this. That and drumming and the hopes that my computer will be fixed soon. I mean, Jay, you were telling me that you went for a swim recently. Yeah.
Yeah, I went for a bike ride and I went along this like point and I went right around the rocks and I was just sitting there and I was thinking to myself, fuck, that water looks nice. So I just I just jumped in and
You
it was
just
cold as
sent it
fuck.
straight in.
I mean, yeah, I was out on a walk with my dad that day, and we walked down the beach. I think it was the other side of the island from where you went, and the water was just looking so fucking good. But I knew that if I wanted to go in, I'd have to deal with recovering from the cold shock for about 2 hours because it's still fucking freezing, and the wind was really cold that day as well. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I would have done it, but no, not the one.
I would have done it, but I didn't.
I mean, what I'm pretty
Yeah,
happy
man.
about is that I'm gonna go fishing.
No one cares.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh
No.
no.
Liam, fuck. Liam, you were saying?
Now, recently, Jacinda has made it legal for us to go fishing in level 4.
Oh,
that's my favorite,
bro.
You've been getting
If
out
I
there
if I
getting
if I
some
could
moochies.
go if I had to go any longer without my fishing, I would have hurt somebody.
I would. They would have felt my wrath.
Fishing irony.
I mean, have you? Yeah, you caught anything?
What? Yeah, a few. Caught a few.
Wow, that's surprising.
Really?
Liam Cat.
Liam catches a fish. I thought all the fish would be fucking disgusted by you.
Got a stingray today.
You got a stingray.
Oh,
What?
yeah. Oh,
Stingray.
caught a
Didn't-
stingray today.
It
Doing
didn't
it
have
I like you
a.
say that like it's a normal thing. Like catching a
No.
stingray is a normal thing.
Catching
it didn't have
stingrays
a.
and-
Oh,
It didn't
yeah.
have a tail.
Why didn't it have it?
So-
What?
I don't know.
So it's just a sea pancake.
It didn't
So
have
it
a
was
tail.
just a
So
flat entity.
I pulled it up on the beach and then took the hook out and then let it go.
Do you
Aw.
think it? Are you sure
You
it
would say
wasn't?
ate it raw.
Are you sure it wasn't a skate?
It was not a skate.
What the fuck
You
is a
wanna
I
say
skate?
assure
is-
you of that.
A skate is like a stingray, but not.
No, it's not a skate. Trust me.
What?
Skates are like they're really ugly things. They don't look right.
I'll try find a photo when I'm editing. Are they just like big flat
I love
fish?
skates.
I
just
fucking
look- they're
hate
just like-
flounder.
Why do
They're
you
like-
like flounder?
They're so
Why?
fucking
Flounder
weird.
are
They're big
awesome.
flat fish. They feel like
Then
gods.
you would hate a halibut.
Yeah,
like
you would
God's
hate a
mistake.
halibut, bro. Then Google a halibut.
I'm gonna look up a
They're
halibut
like
right
they're
now.
like a flounder, but super dangerous.
Massive.
And they're illegal to bring on boats because they kill people.
No,
What the
but you can,
fuck?
you can catch them legally in Norway. I think it is.
Of course.
Yeah, the only
boys,
places you
been
can
for a
catch
road
them are
trip to
like
Norway?
and shit.
Holy shit, these
People
things are huge.
Spearfish for them. People
Boys,
spearfish
should we
for
just
them,
kayak
it's
to
crazy.
Norway?
We're quitting the Sleepout show and we're fucking off to Norway to go catch
Yeah,
We're
flies.
gonna
see you
build.
guys
We're
in
gonna
3
build a.
years.
We're gonna build a Viking settlement.
Yep, sounds good.
That would actually be living in like Scandinavia would be so cool. Like
Yeah, it'd be
Scandinavia is just it's like there's like
I
very
really
few
want to go to
places in the
Iceland,
world-
especially.
There's very few places in the world where I describe as like perfect or flawless, but Scandinavia is definitely one of them.
Yeah, no, all
Scandinavia is awesome.
of Northern Europe just sounds so fucking cool, apart from Russia. I do
Norway,
not wanna go to
Sweden,
Russia.
Finland, United Kingdom, Iceland. Well, not so much the United Kingdom, but everywhere else is nice.
Fucking hate the UK. Nah, I'm from the UK, and I mean, as much
Most of us are.
as much as Britain gets clowned on, it's actually a pretty cool place.
I love England, man. It's my home country. I
Oh,
can't.
I've
I
never
can't
been there.
dog. I can't dog my home country, dog.
I've been
Your
there
home
quite a few
country's New
times.
Zealand.
Take my
cool.
cock, bro. New Zealand sucks.
Fuck
I'm
you,
gonna
man.
blow it
Get
up
outta
and
here,
sink it
man.
in the ocean.
I'm about to get Patreon on
I'd-
you, bro.
I'd be happy to go back to England. I'd much rather live in England.
What, live in like
Really?
perpetual
I
cold
wouldn't.
weather?
I'll
Oh,
I'll go
oh,
live in
hate it.
Chippenham, Bath.
I could not live there.
Go live in
Yeah.
Cockington.
love it. There's literally everything. I could live in Gloucester or Cheltenham.
Or Cumming, that's an actual place.
I actually love, like, people are like, oh, it's always raining, it's always shitty. Who
No,
cares?
it can.
That's
No,
cool.
it can be really nice there sometimes. Though. Like I've been.
I'll go
there
be a
and few
Scouser and
places,
live in
like,
Liverpool. There's a place in northern Wales called Snowdonia, and that's where I'm from.
You have to get a cutlass if you're moving to England, though, Will.
Oh, is that a legal requirement of all British
Yeah.
citizens?
Why?
And you need to get your
They did-
TV license.
My what?
Yeah, you know.
You
In
know, I have to
Britain-
get my
you
I
know,
have to get my butter knife license.
you know, in England they have to get a TV license
What, for getting like a television?
to watch TV.
What?
Yeah, it's
Why?
weird as fuck.
There's
yeah.
no way that's true.
Same with butter knife license.
Oh my god.
That's not a real thing.
I used to butt
No,
knife when I
no,
was
but
in
the
England. Am I
TV
gonna be
license,
arrested?
the TV license is an actual thing.
I would either
Trust
want to
me.
like, if I had to live in the UK, it would definitely be like, I definitely wouldn't want to live in the city, like a big city, because I feel like that would
Yeah,
be
live in like a small English town on the
I'd love to live
countryside.
in like a smaller place.
Live in London.
I'd either live in like a small town somewhere in England, or I'd like to live in like Scandinavia. But I'd want to live in the northern parts of Scandinavia where you see the northern lights and shit like that. You get like
Yeah,
that'd
up
be
near the
awesome.
Arctic
you
Circle.
get like the 6-month nights and stuff like that. You get like the eternal night.
Yeah, I saw a video
Love
of the
that,
sun, like the
bro.
sunrise, like the morning in Antarctica, because they've just been like a 6-month night, and the sun
Yeah.
rises just like I'm pretty sure the sun just rises at a normal speed, but then it's just
Yeah.
there for fucking 6 months, and they're stuck there in perpetual day for 6 months. Fuck that! I would go crazy.
That's cool. I fucking love that shit.
But
That would
there's-
be so shit.
There's a place in Norway called Hakstaben.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah, but dude, although it's kind of
Well-
funny. What?
I love how you just told us no facts. You just said that there was a place in Norway and then just,
Should we
and
go
then
there?
just switched the topic.
No,
well-
what? I said the name. It's called Hakstaben.
I know, but you just were like, there's a town called Hakstaben. Anyway.
Anyway. Because I'm trying to sell Northern Europe to you guys.
I know, I just thought it was funny.
But the problem with the problem with like especially Sweden is everyone thinks Sweden is like a cultish fucking murderous place now because of like every movie about Sweden is some movie about a cult in the woods.
It
like,
is,
yeah, it's like fucking
the ritual fucking Midsummer.
Oh god,
Good
Midsummer.
movie.
Something about Sweden and cults, dude.
I know. Why
Nah,
do they
those,
think
those,
that like?
those movies made me want to go there.
Yeah, I want
I
to go
know.
get lost in a
Actually,
fucking forest.
to be fair, the actual Midsummer festival in Sweden is actually like
Really cool. They
Oh,
just made a
okay.
shit movie
yeah, they
about
they
it.
just dance all day and get fucking super drunk. Like that sounds
Yeah,
fucking
do
That's
shrooms
most.
and
That's
shit.
most.
yeah, they
festivals.
Yeah, they all do
It's
shrooms and have like
that is a-
awakenings.
That is
yeah,
most
it's
festivals.
funny as shit.
Yeah, that's like explore.
That's literally just you guys just like
Explore that
describe
in the middle of the Swedish woods.
Yeah, no, but the difference between a regular music festival and fucking Midsummer is that everyone's wearing funny little dresses and fucking flower
Flower
wreaths
crowns
and
and shit. We should have our own.
That's an accurate depiction of how Swedish people sound.
We should definitely
Hey,
have our
dude. People, Swedish people go like "Fula, buligi, babu."
I want my
The
meatballs.
language is
own. Oh, we're gonna
the
get
language is
cancelled.
drunk. At least it's
On.
not as bad as fucking
You're actually,
Dutch.
this is an inappropriate conversation. We're being racist to the Swedish.
Swedish people are white. You can't be racist to white people. Have you heard
Let's
the
play 8-ball. Sorry, Will.
Have you heard the Dutch language? It's like clip clop, slip slop.
What?
That's exactly
Any
what it sounds like.
Any town in the Netherlands. Look, there's a town literally. There's a place literally called Koog aan die Zaan.
Oh, yeah.
Wester.
I've been
Shoot is
watching.
in
I've
Waddenberg. It's
been
fucking
watching-
stupid.
Sorry.
Does this country even exist?
I've been watching How to Sell Drugs Online Fast, like the Netflix series recently, and I'm taking all the information to heart. I'm starting up my own business very soon. No,
My
but
own drug
yeah.
business.
I've been watching it
You
in
know, based off of-
it's based on a true story. Yeah, I've been watching it because it's a German show, but I've been watching it dubbed, well subtitled and dubbed.
The dubbing's fucking terrible.
The
bro.
dubbing is so shit. It's all out of time.
Yeah, the dubbing is just ass.
Yeah, but it is a good series. I'm still really enjoying it. But there's one point where the subtitles kind of freaked out, and they would just like each line they would say in German, even though the voiceover was doing it in English. And then there was one point where it just said in Dutch, even though the character was speaking German. But there is a scene
they're
where
all
they,
I feel like they're all decently similar languages.
yeah, there is a scene where they go to I was about to say they go to Dutch. They go to the Netherlands, and they
My
talk-
favorite country, Dutch.
and they say some like motto in Dutch. And yeah, you're right. It is a very odd language, but it's pretty cool. I would want to learn
It is
Dutch.
cool. That makes sense that that show you were watching has features the Netherlands because Amsterdam is like
Yeah.
It's like drug central, man.
It said they drive across the German border because that's where their MDMA dealer lives, and they buy like thousands of
legal
euros
in,
worth of MDMA.
Reminds me of
Netherlands,
my
isn't it?
14th year of living.
Isn't weed legal in the Netherlands?
Yeah. So it's
Well,
like they,
it's not really legal. It's like in a grey area where like
No,
They
it
can
is.
sell
'Cause
it
you
at
can literally in
coffee.
Amsterdam, you can go to shops and just buy a fucking
like
joint.
dispensaries and shit. Yeah. And
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
can,
true.
it's called the red area. These like this area.
yeah, the red
the red light
district.
Yeah, the red light district. Everything's like legal there. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Holy
but
shit,
like
that sounds
everywhere else,
gangster.
it's not. Yeah, and you can buy like mushrooms from coffee shops and shit.
nah, bro, they're not
Well,
mushrooms. They're
that's insane.
psychedelic truffles.
Oh yeah.
That's what they
But
call
it's
them.
like
now.
yeah, it's like they just made this little like town pretty much, which is just like you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah, and that's
Bit
where
of
all like the
heroin.
prostitutes and shit are.
Oh,
It's like all
okay.
the brothels are down like one street in the red light
Yeah, and
district.
like all the fucking weed and and shrooms and whatnot.
Hell yeah.
What can
All
you
All
do
the
about
drugs and hookers, basically.
that? Yeah. It's just the crack. It's the DLC area. It's the area you access when you turn 18.
Yeah, it's an Amsterdam DLC. I wonder what crime is like in Amsterdam, because I mean you think about it, if so many shit is legal in that part of the city, then crime must be insane.
Well, no, but
No, the crime isn't that
then
bad.
if it's legal, then it's not a crime there.
Yeah,
Oh well, yeah, of course.
the crime probably isn't actually that bad.
But
there.
I would think like
There's
people would take some
still
crazy
surely,
drugs
like,
and go
murders
crazy
and
for it.
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like I
yeah.
feel like people would be high on crack and go bite someone's
Well,
face
you
off.
can't just buy crack
Just buy
from the
crack.
coffee shops.
You know,
Will.
in
You can buy, like,
Portugal, every
you
drug
can
You
buy
can,
weed
bro,
and
that's-
shrooms.
that's-
You can't just buy heroin and crack. You fucking
You can
pull up
buy-
to the
you
pull
just
up to the
shoot
corner
up
store and you
heroin
buy some
in a-
crack.
Oh shit, guys,
Oh.
gotta go to the dairy. Anybody need any hard drugs?
There's,
Oh, shopping list, milk,
Instead
bread,
of buying packs of
butter,
cigarettes, you just buy bags
heroin.
of ketamine.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
shit,
but most of the countries that have like decriminalized all drugs have
Like ridiculously low crime rates and shit.
yeah, and they also have a lot of these problems
That's
with people
good.
actually
Yeah.
taking them.
It's like places that have dispensaries in America. They send a lot of the money from selling legal weed to rehab programs. Anyway, yeah, Amsterdam is one of those places that I want to travel. Is Amsterdam the one with all the canals that isn't Venice? They know.
Yeah,
Yeah, Amsterdam's got a lot of canals.
and
Oh.
everyone's just high on drugs and bikes everywhere.
Yeah, they're biking around or in their boat smoking crack.
Yeah,
No, but places,
like us in the summer.
yeah. It's just like me every day, bro, on a Wednesday. I want to go to Northern Europe though. I want travel to be possible again within the next fucking 10 years.
I thought you were gonna
Sure-
say I want
surely
to
it is.
travel Europe.
Surely, surely we just can imagine if we can just never go to another country again.
That will fucking suck. I'll be so sick
People
of
would
New Zealand.
probably riot.
Yeah. I love that we
probably.
complain about this shit now, but back like fucking 200, 300 years ago, some like shitty nosed kid would be born in an English village and never leave that same village for the rest of his life. This is how it be.
Yeah,
Like,
but we don't live in fucking
Yeah, we-
ancient England, bro.
We
We,
don't
live in the
Middle
modern
Ages.
era. We live in the fucking here and now, bro.
Yeah, I find it funny that there's like a whole period of history like where no one really knows what was going on because people didn't know how to read or write. Like the Dark
What?
Ages.
No,
Yeah.
people know what happened in the fucking Dark Ages.
Why do you think they're called the Dark Ages? Because there's like no literature on them. There's very little.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's parts of history where no one literally knows.
Yeah,
any,
Yeah.
'cause there's no
What?
there's
Which
no
one?
written nothing. It's
No
just
written
absolutely-
history of it.
give me an era where that has
fucking
happened.
night that I
We
spent
don't know you, Ian.
when I spent the night with your mum, bro. She would never. No.
That was the dark times.
But
the Dark Ages.
it's like, dude, I saw some comment on like a thread on some fucking social media that was like, it was a question that was like, oh, if you could go back in time and you could change one thing, what would you do? And one of the best comments was I'd go back in town and I'd stop the burning of the Library of Alexandria, because back like thousands of years ago, there was this thing called the Library of Alexandria back when humans like, I
Who
think
doesn't know what the Library of Alexandria is?
yeah, well, I'll
Me?
explain it anyway. So the Library of Alexandria was this massive archive of like all the historical books that had been written. It was all, I think it was in the Middle East, I believe, but it was all books on like cultural
No,
history.
it was in Egypt, wasn't it?
Oh right, yeah, no, it wasn't Egypt.
It was
But
in
it was-
Alexandria in Egypt.
That's right. It was books on like the cultural history of a lot of the peoples of like Europe and Africa. All of this technology that they had, and then some fucking like insurgent group burnt it to the ground overnight. And people have, with like estimations of the shit that they had in that library, there's like people have hypothesized that we could be on Mars. We could have been on Mars like 30, 40 years ago at least, with the knowledge that we
Really?
would have kept if it hadn't been burnt down. And can you just
Fucking
imagine
hell.
what
No, how would the information in the Library of Alexandria benefit us to go into Mars?
Well, it means
Like,
that
how
Yeah,
like,
that
they didn't
help?
even know what Mars was, bro.
well, no, because the thing is, no, it's not directly related to that, but it's like it set us back technologically because we had all this information about how to build like civilization and all that we then had to basically redevelop because we'd lost all of it.
Isn't the reason the Dark Ages is called the Dark Ages is because of religious oppression, and like if Christianity didn't oppress society so much, we would have been way more advanced.
Will's
Isn't that
the
why-
history
Okay.
nerd, so he
Yeah,
can tell
probably.
us the real facts.
No,
I
I'm
think
not.
it's partially
I'm
that.
not gonna claim to be a history nerd because I'm probably getting stuff wrong, and there's someone in the comments like, I'm actually fucking blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But I do quite like history, so I try to be knowledgeable on stuff, but I don't really know much about the Middle Ages.
You're one of those classic like people that like history who knows heaps about World War II, but I know you also know heaps about other shit as well.
I just kind of find a specific person or event, and I'm just like, well, that's my entire personality for the next
Yeah.
few months.
I'm fixating on that for ages now.
That's what I do with like the Wild West and shit. I just like, bruh.
Yeah.
This shit's,
Yeah.
it's
I mean, you
fucking
still
cool,
play
bruh.
Red Dead Redemption after
After, like,
fucking 3 years.
I fucking love that game.
Red
bruh.
Dead
It's
looks
such
pretty
a
fun.
good-
I'm not gonna lie.
It does.
It's the greatest. It's the single greatest game ever made.
What is that?
I'm not even like. No.
What do you do?
It's what can't you do? It's the.
Well,
It's,
that
there's
doesn't really
so much
explain
to
it,
do.
mate.
It's like 100-hour long, incredibly well written story filled with so many unique themes about the like birth of modern America and stuff like that.
That
and
sounds pretty.
westward expansion and
That's the story mode, right?
and morality and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
it's-
online you just run around and do
Yeah,
stuff.
online is just you run around. It's basically like Cowboy GTA. You just run around like shooting people and harassing.
Nah, I'd say Red Dead Online's probably better than GTA Online.
Really? That's a
It's
a
'cause
lot
we-
of people would disagree with you there. There's a lofty claim.
Yeah, I know
people
people are gonna fight me on that one, but it's a hill I'm willing to die on. Because I mean, with GTA Online, they've kind of just given up. Like GTA Online's nothing now.
Yeah, but GTA,
It's just a-
GTA Online, you
It's
have
just
to
a
own
pile of
submarine.
hot, steamy shit.
Yeah,
But
it's
Red
'cause
Dead
they're
Online
working on-
still has
they're-
potential.
It's because they're working on GTA 6.
Yeah,
Sure they
yeah.
are, Liam. Keep
So they're
believing.
Finally.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep telling
Keep believing
yourself.
that. Keep telling yourself that, Liam.
Well, they are, aren't they? I fucking hope
Yeah,
they
no,
are.
they are.
Who says they are? There's no
They
credible proof.
announced they are. Yeah.
When did they announce
What
it?
do you mean when? It was a massive deal when they announced
Sh-
it.
Show
Yeah, it
me,
was.
put it in the fucking
In the
chat.
fucking
Prove
chat,
to
yeah.
me.
But I mean, with progress they're making, GTA 6 isn't going to be out until we're like 40. Same with Skate 4.
Yeah.
It does. It's not going to take. It
Yeah, I
says
know.
GTA 6 will release anytime between 2024 and 2025.
Surely
Who
fucking
said
Skate
that?
4 doesn't take too long.
Yeah,
Who said
Rockstar
that? Who
said
said
that,
that?
Will.
Rockstar said that, yeah.
On an official like website.
Oh my
Yes,
god!
They
Oh
announced
my
it.
god, Will.
No, because I'm like, this is the shit that I have to deal with every day. People are always like, dude, did you hear that the new fucking Jesus is coming out? Like, show me the credible proof, man, and then I'll
The
fucking
new
believe it.
Jesus is coming out.
Show me fucking proof in the fucking Bible, and then maybe I'll believe you.
I
Oh,
mean,
yes,
I'm-
it's stated in the Bible.
Jesus 2.
Everyone knows that the Bible is the most credible source for the hits.
God comes down from heaven to announce that Jesus 2 is dropping May 2023. Colorized.
Yeah, but
I'm
I
looking
fucking
like-
hate this shit, man.
Yeah, no, unofficial, like, people that fucking speculate about shit and then claim that it's real is really annoying. But I love that Skate 4 has been confirmed to be coming out at some point, and that they confirmed that it'll be out on PC this early in development. Because it's been a year since they announced it, and a couple days ago they were like, yes, this will be on PC. Yeah. But, we have no. They say that they're working on it, but EA, what was EA in their fucking history of making shit? We have no idea. It could come out anytime between tomorrow and the heat death of the universe at this point. when matter itself falls to pieces.
Yeah.
I'm
Then it
looking
will
forward
come
to it, though.
out.
I've been playing a lot of Skate 3 now that my computer's not working. I've just been downstairs.
The
playing
thing that I
Sleepout
don't
on the
understand
Xbox.
about skate games is like, what can they add to make it?
Yeah.
It's literally like, what's the difference between it and Skate 3? Like in terms of the only thing I can think of that's going to change is graphics. Like, are they going to
Yeah,
add a
true.
new skateboard?
They kind
color
of
or
did
something? Like-
perfect a skate game with Skate 3. I really hope they don't fucking patch out all the speed glitches you can get in Skate 3. That'll like ruin it.
Because some of the glitches, like some of the best parts of Skate 3.
Yeah, so much of Skate 3 is not. So much of like Skate 3's enjoyment value is not skateboarding. It's like fucking around with glitches or like getting
Yeah.
tased and shit like that. It's like, it's the most free skate simulator you could play. Because I've played Tony Hawk's before, and that's just like you do tricks. That was awesome. In Skate, you could just fucking like, you can smack a
Wait,
seagull with a-
is Skate 3 the
skateboard.
game you're talking about a different game from Tony Hawk's Pro Skate?
Yeah, Skate
Are
3
they
is
different things? Are they entirely different things?
Skate 3. Is,
Yeah.
yeah. One's made by
What?
EA.
I
the
thought
other
they were
one's
the
made by-
I thought they were the same thing.
No.
Wait,
it's a
what?
completely
To be
different
fair-
franchise,
to be fair,
bro.
skating games aren't really a big deal for me.
Yeah, no, that's fair
Fair
enough. But
enough.
yeah, no, the skate games are done by EA and Tony Hawk's are done by another company.
Yeah.
I think-
I've finally fallen victim to the EA trap of liking sports games.
Oh no, what games?
Really?
I used to hate sports games so much, but I fucking UFC 4, dude. It's like one of my
Oh
favorite.
yeah,
Oh.
UFC's so much fun.
UFC games aren't that bad, but shit like fucking
I don't
It's
get how
actually
people
so
play shit like
cool,
Madden and shit
Madden
like
and
that.
FIFA and shit, yeah. The only sensible sports games are like fighting games, racing games, and then other shit like skateboarding.
Because there's only a couple actual sports that can be like decently translated into video
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, now
Like,
they should
I
definitely
think-
make a curling game.
I fucking play the shit out of that. Are you kidding me? Any virtual bowling is always so much fun.
Yeah,
But
but only if you
Yeah.
do it like
if like not like VR and motion controls, if it's just a basic like PC or console, the only really types of sports that work, I feel like for fighting sports and like racing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff. If it's like soccer, sure. Oh, FIFA is the best. Huge.
FIFA has been the same
Does it
game for the last
translate
7
that
years.
well?
They literally just copy and paste the same gear and then release it.
I know, but
Sell
I'm
for
saying like,
$100.
does it even like is FIFA even good? Like, does it even?
No,
translate
shit.
well
Nah,
to
it's
the
shit.
game?
Crap.
It's
Utter trash.
fucking half of FIFA is
That's what I'm
trading.
saying.
Half of FIFA is like spending thousands of dollars on microtransactions to get new players, or like trading
Yeah.
players.
Have you
With...
seen that guy from what's it called? Sidemen. What's his name?
Road to Shore.
No, that fucking Harry guy.
Yeah, Road to
He
Shore.
the way he reacts to getting like Messi or Ronaldo or something, and
The thing about all those YouTubers is they just fake their packs.
Do they actually?
Like,
how
Just
do
for
you even
yeah.
do that?
Oh.
What?
How do you even do that? Like, how
I
can
don't
you do
know.
that?
But they just get like really good, like they get really good odds because they're YouTubers and they have like partnerships with the games and shit.
Oh, right. So they just the
I
content.
remember a lot of YouTubers got in like a lot of trouble for like because they go on these websites for like CS:GO skins and shit, and it's pretty much just like gambling to win CS:GO skins. And
Oh yeah, with real money.
there were these YouTubers and they'd win like massive and get all these super good skins and shit. But then a lot of them got exposed that they actually own the site.
Yeah, they own the site and they've just
Yeah,
Wasn't
fucking-
that,
Team
like, what's it
Martin.
called?
Yeah,
Team
Martin.
Team
And he got-
Martin,
he
he
got a lot
owned
of trouble
CS:GO
for that.
Lotto.
Yeah,
And
he
he,
got in so much trouble for that.
yeah,
it was
and
basically
then
like-
what's it
another
called?
thing happened was mystery boxes.
You know, he
a
got-
lot
I'm
of
pretty
people
sure
got
he
in
got in-
trouble for that as well.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you got in trouble with the law for that.
Yeah.
on
No,
a
remember recently? Did you guys see recently Face K and Face Jarvis with the
Yeah, with the Save the Kids
Save the
scare-
Kids
scam.
thing? That was an entire
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
huge
FaZe K got
scam.
kicked out of FaZe for that.
and no,
Both
yeah,
of them
Jarvis
did.
got banned from being in phase.
Oh, which is such a tragedy. We all can agree on that.
Yeah,
one.
who-
Jarvis.
Jarvis?
Jarvis, you guys
Bro,
remember?
Jarvis.
FaZe is completely ruined, man.
Yeah.
Like it
Yeah.
used to be like an actual like
Phase
like
Jed
thing.
is
It
cool.
used to be like an actual trick shotting clan. But
And now
it's
it's
just
not
like
that
fucking-
anymore.
Now it's just a frat boy vlog group.
Yeah, it
You guys
literally
know
is. It's
FaZe-
so shit.
just a money making machine.
Jiv, I think it is.
Yeah, FaZe Jib
He's
is cool.
I like him. He's probably the only good member of FaZe Clan.
But all the OGs, man, they're just gone.
I know.
Yeah. Do you
It's-
remember
yeah.
fucking?
I was just thinking, like, what YouTubers are like. It's crazy how, like, 5 years ago, YouTubers were barely doing anything, and now YouTubers are, like, having cryptocurrency sponsorships and TV shows.
Yeah, and like
box
Nelk
matches.
made a fucking alcohol brand. Like that shit's
Yeah,
nuts.
it's insane.
Nelk.
Oh, Nelk did, yeah.
Yeah,
know,
heck yeah.
You know, fucking. On a similar vein to like fucking celebrities and like YouTubers making TV shows. You know, they're making a fucking Overwatch Netflix series, which is gonna be fucking dreadful.
Yeah, and have you seen the fucking trailer for the Rick and Morty live action thing?
Yeah, I saw that.
It
That
looks
looks
so
so
shit.
bad.
The
Rick and Morty,
only
Rick
good
and Morty.
part about it, is Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah, I can't believe
can't
that they
not
got
love
Christopher
Christopher Lloyd.
Lloyd to be fucking Rick.
He's a legend. He's a legend, dude.
Who's the kid that plays Morty as well? Because I
He's in,
recognized
he's in
He's an
It.
it.
That's where I was
That's
like,
right.
I fucking recognize that.
For a second, I thought it was young Sheldon from like the shitty sitcom.
Bro, he doesn't sound like Morty at all though. He's like, oh jeez.
Yeah, he doesn't even do. He doesn't even do the voice. He just goes, "Oh, jeez."
Morty's just
He
like
Yeah.
sounds like a guy.
Morty's
Yeah.
nuts have finally dropped.
Oh, jeez.
What was the other? Oh, Death Note. They made a live action adaptation of Death Note.
Oh, that was
and-
shit apparently.
yeah,
We
live
we
action.
swept that under the rug. 'cause
Live
that's
action adaptations of
crap.
any fucking like animated series
Anime.
just usually go so badly. I really
I'm
hope
sure
that the
there's
Overwatch
one that I
TV
can
show
get
isn't
that
live
right.
action.
Didn't they announce a new Diary of a Wimpy Kid or something?
Yeah, there's an animated Diary of a Wimpy
Oh!
Kid.
It's there.
Yeah,
That's sick.
No,
The Diary of the
it's
Women Kid movie was
trash.
good.
that's
okay?
gonna be.
Yes, they were good.
I'll
No, 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 no.
fucking fight
No,
you.
no, no, no.
Will,
Will,
listen to the
Will.
full point
Okay,
here.
listen. The original movies, yes, they are amazing movies, alright?
I hate
But
the new one though.
Have you watched the new film? The
Which
latest
is the
one?
newest
The
one?
long haul.
The Long Haul. Have you
I've
watched
seen
it?
the long haul. That fucking shit's gangster.
I haven't
What do you
seen
mean?
it.
It's
So
not even, it's
shit,
not
they
even the
completely
original.
changed the
Yeah,
cast.
Diary of
not
the Wimpy
even-
Kid, the long haul.
It's
that
not
movie
even. It's
swag.
not even the original actors. It's so trash.
That's fucked. You can't
It
replace
is.
Three of the
actors.
best.
Oh, I
It's
know it's
not
not,
the
you're
original
right, you're
actors.
The
Yeah,
best-
no, you're right.
The
It's-
best one's
it's
Roderick
fucking
Rules.
horrible.
Yeah, Roderick
Fight-
Rules and
you can
Dog
fight
Days.
me
Have
on
you
that.
seen the guy who was the original? The top review for the latest Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie is a person with a dream stand.
Oh,
Oh
god.
no.
The
The
guy,
opinion isn't valid.
the dude, yeah, pretty much. The
It's
dude who
actually so
played,
bad.
whatever his name is, the main character in Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Greg.
Greg.
Greg. He's shredded, dude. Have you seen
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
He
He's
fights
an
Jesus
absolute
gold.
monster.
You notice
is,
that
like,
even in the
unbelievable.
movies though, like even from the first movie to the third movie, he hit puberty hit him like a fucking truck, dude.
I know, he looks like a whiny little piece of shit. And now
How
he's, like,
old
all
was the
shredded
kid
and
supposed to
stuff.
be in
In the first one, I'm pretty sure he was like 12 or 13 or something.
I mean, look at this
okay.
dreadful shit, bro.
What the
Yeah.
fuck? They've replaced everyone.
Yeah, they replaced
Yeah,
everyone.
Roderick's
It's the wor-
replacement is the
That's
worst.
the worst part. He's like,
Roderick looks inbred.
bro, his one of the, no, his it's actually like the worst guy for the role.
Roderick's
Yeah,
replaced.
literally everyone hated it.
Roderick's replacement
You know-
is like the vocalist of a band I listened to who went to prison for shooting someone in a car park.
No, but like like Roderick's like original personality in the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They pretty much just turned into like, oh my god, mom. Like,
let's turn into a
character.
stereotypical
so
emo.
Bad, bro.
Oh,
Nah,
jeez.
it's
Yeah,
actually
pretty
so
much.
bad.
Why does the
Look,
kid
now
kind
And
of
for
why
some reason, he's just Asian now.
why does Manny kind of look like me?
I'm
Does,
trying
bro.
I'm trying to share. He so does.
Wait,
I'm
who's
trying
the
to share a
chick?
photo of Diary of a Wimpy
That's the
Kid.
mom.
And it just is, and the files are too powerful.
Yeah, they literally changed the whole cast. It's
Why
so
is the
shit.
mum so young?
Yeah, I know, it's
It's
weird
'cause
as
it's
fuck.
fucking
eh?
shitty like Hollywood
new
remake
actors.
where everyone has to look
Yeah,
perfect.
the original
Yeah,
three were
You know-
brilliant.
you know what's
the cast
also
for,
really
like, the
shit?
original 3 movies was so good.
You know what's also really shit? All those live action Disney remakes.
Oh, You know what? I'm the only person who likes those.
Oh, wasn't the
The
live
only
action
one I
remake
liked-
of
The only one I liked is the Jungle Book. All the other ones were
Yeah,
shit.
Jungle Book was so cool.
Jungle Book was
Yeah.
good? Wasn't the other one? Milan, wasn't that
The
one? really
Lion
good?
King was so trash.
I like it. I don't know why I like it.
Apparently Mulan was really trash as well.
I heard Milan was really
Wasn't there
good.
some
Did
controversy
you
because it
guys
was
see
like a
that?
Chinese
Did you guys see that
propaganda?
they're
Yeah, it was.
making a new Cinderella movie with fucking Camila Cabello as
I know.
Cinderella, and the
Oh,
godmothers are
God.
and the godmother's a black guy?
People are gonna hate me for this, but like, people they create like seeing people create movies based off old stories, and like completely changing the gender and race of the characters. It's like, why?
Yeah,
Is
Why?
that
so
what,
dumb.
Liam? Is that what Rowley looks
Why?
like now?
At this
Holy
point,
shit.
it's bas-
That's Rowley in the new film that they're
Yeah.
replaced with.
It was a
at
film-
this point, it's basically they have to add a black or gay character to the TV show, or they'll get cancelled. It's like how in the Harry Potter play they got a fucking black Hermione,
Well, that's
even though in the book it literally said, because J.K. Rowling's a fucking nut job and she's always changing shit about the story.
No.
And she fucking and she said that there was never mentioned what skin color Hermione was,
Even
but
though
in the
she's-
book it literally says her fair, pale, white skin.
Yeah.
Like
It's because J.K. Rowling got like fucking like she was saying spewing a bunch of like racist homophobic shit on Twitter, and then people started calling her out for it, and she was like, "No, I'm not homophobic. Hermione's black, and Ron
yeah,
Weasley is
Dumbledore's
trans."
gay.
Yeah, no, that was what it was, and it's like
Yeah, Dumbledore's
man.
gay.
it's
apparently.
using that as a scapegoat for shit that she said is like fucking such a bad.
But
thing
I
to
don't
do.
get why they add shit like that to characters that have already existed for so long. Like they for some reason just said that SpongeBob was asexual, and
I mean-
like I don't know
Just shit,
why.
he's a cartoon character for children.
Like who
Yeah,
cares,
I
bro?
mean-
There's literally
He's a
nothing
fucking
involved with
walking
gender or sex in
sponge.
the entire show.
Exactly.
Like of course he's asexual. He's literally a sponge.
Yeah, they don't have to make an identity out of him being as asexual. He is literally a sea sponge.
It's
I
like-
don't think-
It's like how you know how there was talks of they were gonna replace, because you know how with James Bond, like each James Bond actor does like 3 movies.
Yeah.
yeah,
The next James Bond is gonna be a black chick.
really.
What?
It is. It actually. Is.
What are they
It's
gonna
the
call it?
craziest
Like
shit.
fucking? Are they still gonna call it James Bond?
They're gonna call it
Jamie
LaQuisha
Bond.
Bond.
Uh-oh.
What?
They're gonna call it LaQuisha Bond.
Are you serious?
No.
No.
I was like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Yeah, but in the next 007, man, pretty unreal.
How many
Yeah.
fucking James Bond movies are
Pretty
there? now?
fucked.
It's like 30 something.
I don't really like
30.
James Bond.
I love James Bond.
I like fucking spy. I love spy movies, bro.
Yeah, spy
Worst-
movies are sick.
Bro, Spy Kids.
Spy
This is the lady
Yes.
who's this. Look
The
at
best
the chat.
one was the video
This
game
is who's
one.
playing the next James Bond.
That's a pretty good actor
Oh
to
my
play like a
God.
spy character though.
Who?
Like that actor.
What actor?
The one that you just said is playing James Bond, you fucking idiot.
How do you know? Do you even know who she is?
Oh, but like from that photo, she looks like someone who would play
Ah.
a good spy.
Yeah, but she looks like she's someone who played a good spy, but not fucking
Yeah.
James Bond.
The best Spy Kids movie was the fucking one where they went to that video game island thing.
Yeah.
That
I've
Is
always
that the one with the
sick.
thumb thumb?
What?
What?
Is that the one with the thumb thumbs? With the thumb people?
Yeah.
I
Spy
thought you
Kids
said it's
2,
that the one
I'm
with the
pretty
cum
sure.
songs, and I was like, what the fuck?
No, that's different kind of movie.
I've always had a soft spot for like spy movies and shit like that. Like the ones where they'll show like the technical side of shit because I'm a fucking pea-brain nerd fuckwit.
P-brain.
But we watched Black Widow recently and they had all of that, and that was such a good. I really did like it. Liam
what
said
you talking about?
Liam just said he'd be right back. He's shit really bad. Thanks, Liam. I'm leaving that in.
I want
Anyway.
to talk about something else.
I mean, aside
I'm
from the
trying-
movies, we talked. Oh yeah, no, we'll stop talking about movies.
I feel like I've taken charge of this episode. Like you guys are just on the sidelines, and I'm just
Yeah.
steamrolling.
Oh, it's good.
All
This-
good, bro.
Yeah.
The last couple episodes, I was so quiet. I said like 4 words throughout the whole episode. This episode,
Well,
I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
glad
before-
I'm glad that you're talking again, Will.
Yeah. But I mean, we've been thinking of doing more guest episodes, like over possibly before lockdown ends. Like maybe our next weekly episode, we could have someone like Leo or Acacia on. I know Acacia's just borrowed a lapel mic off I think it was a lapel mic off our media
we
studies
should get
teacher.
a female on the show to get her opinion. I mean,
Like
we're,
that
we're
little
all we're all kind of like
The Joker.
yeah, we're kind of like the sussy bucket jokers. So
Oh my
Oh.
god, shut up.
Why would
Will.
you say that?
What were you gonna say?
whenever someone says bucket or sussy, like I get physically sick.
Repulsed. Yeah.
Um,
Like what was the thing that we'll say? Oh, nah, he tweaking. That was the big phrase of last week. Notice how fucking.
Yeah, it lasts all about 2 seconds.
Notice the way the internet works. I've seen none of those comments now. It's like was for like 4 days, and then everyone was like, okay, new topic, bye. It just moved on. It's like fucking. It's like Will, as you were describing it when we were playing Sea of Thieves. It's like a fucking kid with jangly keys. They'll see it, they'll be like, keys, let me play with this.
Keys.
2 minutes later, they're like, okay, I'm done, bye.
They're bored. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Bye.
Yeah, it's like when we were
That's
playing
exactly how the internet has like a 2-second memory.
attention span. Yeah, it's like, and the same thing goes with negative topics. Like some of the biggest like fucking controversies involving like big YouTubers will happen,
Mm.
and people will be like, "You
Everyone
suck,
will
we
hate
hate
the
you,"
YouTuber, like,
and then the YouTube will be like, "Sorry guys, forgive and forget," and just move on, and no one will give a fuck.
yeah, and 2 years later, everyone will moved on, and the YouTuber
Not
could
2
literally
years
could
later,
have
like 2
committed
weeks.
war crime.
Yeah.
The YouTuber could have committed like a fucking war crime. And everybody like, well, he apologized and said he would donate 100% of his Twitch money to fucking Black Lives Matter. So it's all good.
You
yeah,
talking
like
about
it's so
Carson here?
dumb, bro.
Huh?
Will, are you talking about Carson here?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's back now. We talked
I
about that last
fucking
episode.
hate Carson.
I haven't watched a single one of his streams, and I probably won't for the
Look,
next
people
year.
can say what they want about him. They can say whether he's not a pedophile or whatever he did, if he groomed a fan, whatever. But even the way he approached the situation and tried to deal with it is just so retarded. He
Yeah,
didn't even address it, he
Disappears
didn't
for
apologize.
8 months, comes back without an apology, says he's gonna be streaming again, like a boss.
Yeah,
I like how all he does is say, "Oh, please, I'll give all my money and I'll promote my Twitch channel 10 times."
Yeah.
Like, bro, fucking, you're such a fucking limey fuck. I hate you.
He looks
He's
like,
so,
he looks like
he
a
just
block.
is. He's so ugly. He does.
He looks like the shell of a man.
I think this whole controversy is just taking the fucking soul out of him.
Yeah.
Which isn't too bad, 'cause he didn't have much of a soul to begin with.
He was just being
The
funny,
only person part of the lunch club or whatever the fuck it's called,
yeah,
who
Lunch
I
Club.
actually like is Jay Schlatt.
Yeah, Jay
Yeah, I
Schlatt's
like
fucking
Jay Schlatt
funny.
as well.
Yeah, he's the only the big guy YouTube channel is funny as.
Jay Schlatt and
Yeah.
Jay Schlatt
The
and
fact that he owns a fucking handgun.
yeah, Jay
Ted
Schlatt and
Nev-
the handgun.
Ted Neverson's pretty funny.
Ted Neverson's fucking,
Who?
and same with Charlie Slimesicle.
I don't really
Slime
know.
School's pretty good.
Yeah, and Ted Neverson's really good. Will was what we were saying.
Yeah.
Another one that I like.
They
who
all
was
just
one
seem
of the,
like dudes.
yeah, one of the lesser.
They just seem like regular guys.
One of the lesser members of that group, like that wasn't seen as much, but I still really like is Noah Hugbox, because he's just like, he in the whole Carson controversy, he's just been like, no, I'm not friends with him. I never really want to be friends with him again. And everyone's hating him for it, and he's like, I really don't give a fuck about your opinion. And then he just posts a photo of him at a handgun range shooting a target. He refers to himself on Twitter as Noah Hugbox, Emperor of California.
Do you guys see that fucking Technoblade has cancer?
What?
Do you guys see that? Technoblade has fucking cancer, bro.
Is it bad?
Really?
Yeah, it's like fucking proper cancer.
That's fucking awful. I mean, as much as
The
fucking
fuck?
as much as members of the Dream SMB have a shitty fan base, they're still like Technoblade isn't a bad YouTuber, I will say, and I know a lot of people that do watch him.
Minecraft content creator Technoblade announces he has been diagnosed with cancer, and it shows a picture of
What will you?
with
We
a
lost you there.
scan.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Well, I mean,
can't
no one
get
knows what
over
he
it.
looks like. I don't think. So
Yeah.
it's just his
It's just like fucking corpse husband.
Yeah. You know who was like a cool faceless YouTuber, like a based faceless YouTuber? Based, fucking memulous. Did you guys used to watch him?
I used to watch the shit out of him. Remember when he used to play what's that game when you jump over the
Cluster Truck.
The truck?
He used to
Yeah,
play.
when
All
he-
he used to
when
do was
he
play
was
Cluster
with
Truck
that,
and talk
yeah.
about UK grime.
Oh, he's just kind of shit. I don't know.
Yeah, BG Media.
I
His
haven't
videos
watched
on
him
BG
ages.
Media was so fucking funny. Like Lil Tay. Oh no, what was
He
Not
still
Lil
makes
Tay.
just the
Lil
same like
Tay.
regular
Lil
videos.
T? Yeah. Josh Tate.
I don't know. I just don't really watch him anymore.
I don't watch commentary YouTubers that much anymore, unless it's like
I watched
talking about. shit.
a lot of Cody Ko.
Yeah, I really like Cody Ko as well.
He's funny as dude. His videos on Love Island and shit.
Oh, Love Island
Yeah.
and Too Hot to Handle.
So funny.
I've been watching him for
I
fucking
love those
ages,
shows.
dude.
Too Hot
I
to Handle
can't
is
get
such a
over
shit
Too
show.
Hot to Handle.
Do you remember
No,
when-
but it's like it's shit, but it's like good shit.
It's
you know,
funny.
like,
It's funny
as.
shit. Do you remember before the first lockdown? Sorry, before this lockdown, we watched the first 2 episodes of Too Hot to Handle Brazil, and the dubbing was worse than it is in fucking the show I was talking about before, How to Sell Drugs Online
Sell
Fast.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it was
It's
just
so
like it was
funny.
delayed, and they made the volume of the speaking the same volume as the dubbing.
And
You would make
also,
the
at-
answer to
yeah.
who's talking.
Yeah, like you could hear the Brazilian as well.
Yeah,
It was
the
Portuguese.
Portuguese.
Oh yeah.
Brazil.
We both hop onto fucking like.
Yeah,
Correct
me
you
and
immediately.
me and Min both went Portuguese.
Yeah.
Speaking of Portugal, you know every drug is legal in Portugal. Like
Well,
completely legal.
That's Finn. That's putting it very simply.
That is putting it very simply. But anyway, you guys want to go there and do
Portuguese-
kit?
Portugal's just their approach to drugs is like probably
Very
one of
open.
the best in the world.
And it is what, yeah, no, they have a very small drug problem as well. Like, it's
They,
not,
yeah, drugs is an issue in Portugal is like
not-
it's nothing.
yeah, which is
Because
awesome.
they went. It's cool. It's interesting comparing Portugal to a country like the Philippines, whereas the Philippines will like if they find someone doing drugs, they'll drag them out in the street and just
Kill them.
execute them.
Yeah, it's like the
Yeah,
fucking
and
the prime
their
minister.
drug issue. Their drug issue in the Philippines is horrible. And you go to Portugal where they've decriminalized drugs and set up like places to help people with addiction and stuff, and their drug problem is like great. Like it's not
Yeah.
even that big a deal.
It's like, isn't it fucking in one of those like Indonesian countries? I think it's like Bali or something. If they catch you with drugs on you, they like the president himself will come and personally kill you. Which is so
In
fucked.
like
That's probably-
Saudi Arabia, they like crucify people for fucking smoking weed.
yeah, same
Isn't
with
that in like Saudi Arabia and shit?
yeah,
that's what I
same with
just
being
said.
same with being gay or being a woman and driving. Like the fucking
Yeah,
oppression
shit.
laws there are so bad.
It's
Yeah.
such a shame because like I would really love to go to places like Saudi Arabia and shit, but like I also don't because they kind of suck.
If I went to Saudi Arabia, I'd be killed.
Yeah, but you don't have to tell anyone you're gay.
No, I'm
You can
not.
just pretend to not be.
Context, guys, I'm not gay.
Here you are.
Just for you,
Don't
Will.
lie. Just for you, babe.
Um,
I would. Although that being said, I do really want to go to Dubai.
Dubai is awesome. I have been there. I went up the Burj Khalifa. It feels very fake being there though. Like
yeah.
I remember I went into the fucking. We went out on a walk. Me and my mum went out. Decided we could have got. We wanted to go to one of the malls that was nearby, and we could have got a cab. And instead we were like, oh fuck, we'll let's walk because it's like 5 minutes away. That 5 minute walk took us like 20 minutes and 2 stops at dairies to get water because it was so swelteringly hot. And then as soon as we
the desert.
yeah, it's in the middle of the desert. And then as soon as we walk into this mall, there are people wearing puffer jackets because the aircon is so cold. It's fucking,
What the
it's
fuck?
so backwards there. It's nuts.
Apparently Dubai like people talk about how like it's super nice, but apparently there's like I was talking to a dude who went there and he was talking like there's like fire, like barrel fires everywhere.
Yeah, no, the
all the
massive
time, just
homelessness problem there.
everywhere.
We saw
Yeah.
like there were whole alleyways which were just full of people who basically built their own little fucking like city in there.
I don't know like if the Middle East will ever just be good.
The Middle East, they are incredibly rich because through like
thing
oil
is,
and shit,
though,
but that money doesn't go to the right
it's sad
places.
about like you said, Will. Like it's sad about those countries and how they are, like the state of them, because they're actually like really beautiful countries.
Especially countries like Afghanistan. Obviously,
Yeah.
with the recent stuff, no one's gonna go there.
Yeah,
But
but
the
Yeah.
recent Taliban thing of it, but Afghanistan is incredible. It's like one of the most beautiful countries on the planet. The mountains and shit in the north and everything. It's such and it
Yeah.
just the whole Middle East is so cool. But
I really want to
it's
go
just-
to a Middle Eastern or a Mediterranean country. Well, apart from Middle East.
I'd love to go to. I definitely want to go to Israel one day.
Oh yeah. My nan went to Turkey about 5 or 6 years ago, and apparently that was fucking amazing as well. But the rules there were weird, really strict. She nearly got robbed a few times.
One place that you know would be gangster to go to.
Where?
Awesome to go with friends. Fucking Cyprus, dude.
But where's Cyprus again? Oh, the island.
It's just an island that's floating in the middle of the Mediterranean, but it's divided between Greece and Turkey.
Oh,
So one
that's
half
right.
is
Yeah.
one half is Turkic, one half is Greece.
Is there
Oh,
a-
that'd be cool.
Welcome back, Liam. Is there a border? But like a.
Yeah, there is. You look at it on Google Maps. There's like a border. There's a big old border right between. Like
That's
right
fucking
between-
sick. I'd say that I'd want to go to fucking like Ibiza, but apparently people just go there and die of drug overdoses because it's people party so hard that they just drop dead of exhaustion.
Where?
Ibiza, like the island off Spain. It's like a massive like party capital where people go for like raves and shit.
Oh, is that the one like Ibiza?
Yeah, Ibiza.
Yeah. I mean, one thing that would be really cool is because a lot of my perception of countries is based around obviously the stuff I look at online, the research and things I look into it, but also my dad has traveled the world. He did it back in the 80s and 90s, so obviously it's gonna be very different now.
Yeah.
But he makes it sound like my dad's been all throughout America and Canada, all throughout Europe.
Oh, that's awesome.
He lived in Australia for like 2 years. He lived in the UK for like a year. But he spent a while in Greece and like, dude, Greece just sounds so cool.
Greece
man.
does sound sick. Greece
I'm
is
going to
fucking
Greece
beautiful.
next year.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
Are you
That's
actually
fucking
going to
Yeah,
Greece?
I'm going to Greece next year.
sick. Speaking of, that's sick.
How long are you gonna stay there?
We're going there for 3 weeks.
Are you going with
What?
your family
That's
from
That'll
England?
be
as well?
sick stories.
Yeah.
I'm going with my family, and we're meeting up with my cousins from England. there as well.
That will make
Wow.
sick stories for the podcast.
Yeah.
And we're gonna.
You keep calling me.
Speaking of Liam, speaking of big news in your life, you want to tell everyone about the dog?
About being
Oh,
pregnant.
yo, I'm getting a puppy, bro.
Hell yeah. The breed of it
From
sounds
the-
so sick as well.
Border collie
breed is
cross golden retriever.
That's gonna be the most like. I mean, obviously because your dad runs a lot, he'll probably have to exercise it. But border collies need like 2 to 3 walks a day to be happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Your dad's
that's
gonna be doing
so
a lot of
cute.
running.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
be taking it as well.
That's fucking awesome.
You know what dog? If I could get a dog, you know what dog I'd want? It's the Saint Bernard.
Oh, Saint
Oh,
Bernard,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The ones that they tie alcohol around the necks of and send off.
Yeah,
to
they
people
tie
that
the
are
little
lost.
barrels of whiskey.
Yeah.
I love all those massive
cool.
dogs, like Bernese mountain dogs and shit.
My older brother, my older sister, and her boyfriend have an Italian Mastiff,
Oh.
and he's fucking massive.
Have you guys
He's
seen
an absolute unit.
around where we lived a while ago? There used to be a couple that would walk their like 2 massive fucking like I don't know what breed of dogs but they were huge and they were shaggy and they looked like bears. There was a black one quite close to your house.
I
Jay.
remember that.
Yeah, they
I
were
remember
fucking.
Are
that.
those really big breeds of dogs that are used to fight bears? What's that Russian breed of dog?
What the fuck? I've never heard of a dog that can fight
Wait,
bears.
hang on.
That's
They're
sick.
massive. They're like super. I searched Russian bred dog.
Bred.
I think dog. Surely I can find it. Yes, these guys. What are they called?
But yeah, I remember they used to come out of the water down at Bay like properly fucking stoked, and because they had such long hair and they were so big, they would just reek for days on end. And
Oh,
fucking shout out to the owners for being able to look after them, like and not like looking after dogs like that would be like having 2 very annoying, very dependent children.
pretty sure that's what most children are like.
Very annoying and very dependent. Yeah. Fuck children.
No, this actually I changed my mind. I no longer want to say Bernard. This is the breed that I wanted. Oh, it's a
Yeah.
Caucasian Mountain Shepherd.
They look
Oh,
like fucking.
that's it.
Yes. It looks like
They're
a
used to
fucking.
fight bears.
Holy
Bro, it
shit!
looks like
it looks like it could kill me.
It looks like a cross between a rabbit, a
Well, you see,
fucking
compared to
goat,
humans,
and like a
ginormous.
fucking dog. Its face looks kind of weird.
Yeah.
That photo looks like I don't know why I chose that photo, but
It makes it look like it's a cross between like a rabbit, a dog, and like
no,
a
but
fucking goat.
they're
bro.
generally like super fluffy and yeah, very very scary and large.
Yeah, it looks pretty
Fuck having a
fucking
dog
cool.
like that.
Yeah. Your dog is awesome,
Right.
Jay. You have such a cool dog.
Imagine,
long have
wouldn't it
we
be
been
so
going
cool to
for?
have a dog like that, just that you can like lie down with? You just absolute unit.
How long have we been going for, Finn?
It is. We've been going for an hour and 7 minutes. I feel like we should wrap it up.
I
guys.
reckon we wrap it up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
We just spent the last 10 minutes talking about dogs.
Yeah.
All good. We can. That's fun content.
I mean, anyway, guys, we're getting close to the end of our mental strength for this episode. So, thank you for.
I've got so much to talk about.
Yeah, no. Save it for the next episode so we have more content. But thank you guys
Yeah.
for listening once again. We'll be back
Yeah.
again next week, as usual.
See ya.
Bye.